Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Love You Show. My name is Ashley, and this is my co host, Andrew. And we teach you the fundamentals about self love, self care, and self acceptance. So, last week we talked about my weight loss surgery, and where you guys had a lot of questions about why I had this surgery or what is this whole craving thing.
hmm
And I know Andrew is itching to say what we're talking about today, so I'll let you take it on from here.
Uh, and by the way, when I was watching the videos, I realized that we really are a house that has dogs in it because either they're being interrupted by your kids or the pillow that I had in one of the episodes, the whole corner was
Was
ripped off.
chewed off.
Yeah,
So we're laying right now in their bed.
in their
So if you
bed, yeah.
see any hairs on our couch, that's because they sleep here. If you hear any dog chewing, that's because they're eating in the background. They're kind of roaming around. Would you like to come and say hi, Blazer?
And we love it.
Yeah, we do.
We love it. One of the things from one of the videos that people had questions or really provided them insight, Ashley, was when you were talking about people told you to get a trainer, so you got a trainer.
Uh-huh.
People told you to find something that you loved
Yeah.
to do, like exercise or
Yeah.
running, and so you did that. The challenge was you kept hurting yourself
Yes.
because you were so heavy.
This was prior
Oh yeah,
to surgery.
we're still on
Yes.
prior. Yeah,
The surgery wasn't even a thought
Right.
yet.
right,
The only thing was I wanted to lose weight
right.
to be able to move around and function because I just felt like I was wearing, and I'm sorry to say this, but I felt like I was wearing a fat suit. I like just felt very heavy and I just was, it wasn't even the weight, it was the stress that the weight brought onto my body that weighed so much more than the physical weight.
Yeah, but when people say find something to do or there's got to be something out there that you would enjoy doing to get
But
the weight off.
everything was painful.
Everything is painful, and people don't understand that. So your audience that's considering this is going to really relate to that situation that you kept going through
Mm-hmm.
because you tried.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and here we are 5 years later, and you work out and
Yeah.
you run and you do all of that, and it's easy. So when we think about Ashley, your health and what you've been going through, I think that the benefits and the value of what you did is going to keep popping up.
Mm-hmm.
People will begin to see what you had to give up,
Yeah.
but what you've gotten in return
Turn.
far outweighs what you had to give up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there's one more thing we'll talk about in this video because I watched this program on Netflix yesterday, and it was, I think, Skin something, where people come to these two female skin doctors with problems, right?
Okay.
And so the lady had weighed 300 pounds. She had the bypass surgery, and she had
Skin. Excess skin.
So the excess skin was more compromising to her identity than the weight. Follow me on this.
Okay, so
So she gained the weight back
after the surgery?
after the surgeries because she hated the way that this looked.
So before she had surgery on her arm,
She didn't have surgery on her arm. She
She
couldn't afford
afford
it,
it.
all of that.
so she gained the weight
back
back.
to get rid of this. So I'm telling the audience this because if you think about what you're not going to like when this is over and it becomes part of your identity, you're doing it for the wrong reason. I know that you thought about the skin.
Yeah.
I know how you think about the skin. The skin is the skin, and it is what it is. And what you have benefit wise in relationship to what you went through
Yeah.
far outweighs looking at skin. And
Mm-hmm.
everybody has things about their body
Yeah.
they don't like. And when you can love the thing you don't like the most, you're there and you're ready for this surgery. Elaborate. Talk a little bit about.
I knew that all of this was going to happen before I had surgery because people would tell me about it. I mean, we interviewed, and
Mhm.
we've said this before in our channel that I've interviewed a lot of people before I had surgery to find out which was the best surgery for me. And they all were in the process of getting their excess skin off. But Honestly, the idea of getting skin removal scared me, that it was not the reason why I wanted to get weight loss surgery. And to me, I felt like it was more important to love all the imperfections, because I already hated my body so much that I really needed to accept it and appreciate it for what it is instead of hating it, because it was going to go through even a bigger transformation than it had been gone that it has gone through. So I had to love it. I had to accept it through all the process and not hate myself for it, because then I wasn't going to be pleased with all the work that I was doing. So
Yeah.
there was time where I felt really insecure because of the wrinkles that I started developing. But I think going to therapy and talking to my therapist really helped me shape my mind differently about my body. And to me, it was letting me know that I was going through this process and this change, and I was seeing results. And now when I see my arms and I see that extra skin, I don't have this negative thought. It's more of like I get to see the progress
Yeah,
that
it
I've
worked.
gone, that I
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Like I see the saggy skin in my stomach and it's no longer filled with fat. It's just skin. And I know that might be hard for people to process in their head, but it's not a negative thing for me. It just shows me that I've worked really hard for what my body used to be.
Yeah. So if you're thinking about the surgery and you think that the saggy skin is ugly, hurt your self-esteem, people aren't going to like you, people are going to make fun of you, listen to what Ashley just said. The saggy skin is a standard of measurement of her success.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to get
And
there mentally, because there's going to be many standards of measurement
yeah,
that
like
people are going to make fun of you about, when in reality, that's your progress.
yeah, there's a million things that I can tell you that can cross through my mind when I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt, when I am wearing shorts, when I'm wearing a crop top. There's so many things that I would normally think in my head, because I could go back to that old thinking of what are other people thinking, like why does she have saggy arms, why does she have saggy thighs, does she have kids, is that why she has stretch marks on her stomach? Like I can't believe that my head once used to think all these things and used to consume it, and now I don't think twice about any of these things when I go out and I show my arms or my skin. It's really freeing, because I think the heavier I was, the more I consumed my mind about what other people thought about.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people make up
Yes.
so that they don't take the necessary steps to do what you did.
What do you mean they ignore?
Well, they in their head they say things like, "Oh, my skin's going to be really saggy," or
Yeah.
"I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that."
That's
so
the least of your
concerns. Yeah,
that your skin is going to be saggy.
yeah,
I mean, that's not going to stop you from living. What's going to stop you from living is what is living now in that skin.
yeah. Amen to you. And by the way, you with those glasses on, I keep thinking your mom's here.
Oh God.
No, no. Anyways, that's it for
Ashley,
this show. Ashley.
is it?
Yes.
Well, this one was an interesting one, because skin removal has been something, the one of the number one questions that people ask me, like, are you gonna get a skin removal? Are you gonna have plastic surgery? And I'm nowhere near going down that road
Right now.
right now.
And you may choose to do that.
I
later.
may choose to do that, but I'm nowhere near that.
Yeah.
And I'm proud to be in that headspace, because I've seen a lot of friends who've had this surgery who are still going through number of surgeries after their weight loss surgery to still get to their perfect body, their ideal body. And it's just sad to see them still go through this and their mindset has not changed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still not pleased with how hard they have worked to get to where their body is at, but they're still not happy.
Yeah.
So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe to our Love You channel. We'll see you next week and have a great weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye. You're done?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.